Home Chef Dad, and today we are making bacon, homemade bacon. I don't know about you, but I love bacon. And once you've tried the real stuff, it's hard to go back to just your regular store-bought everyday bacon. The quality and flavor of homemade bacon, once you've tried it, once you start eating it, you'll never go back to the stuff you get packaged at the grocery store again. But also, one of the great things about homemade bacon is how easy it really is to do. So let's get started and just show you how easy this is. So I have here a 5-pound pork belly. Outside, I'll just throw that down. And there's just a couple of steps to making bacon. It's very simple. 1, cure. 2, smoke. That's it. And time. What I'm going to do first is the cure. Before you can smoke your bacon, you need to cure your bacon. For me and my family, when I try to buy meats in the grocery store, meats in the market, I look for no nitrates added. So I'm going to make a nitrate-free cured bacon. And this is going to take about 7 or 8 days. It really just depends on your bacon, but basically, or your pork belly. Basically, the 2 steps is I am going to cover this in salt curing mixture. My mixture is 2 parts kosher salt, 1 part raw sugar. That really doesn't add any sweetness to the final product, but it does add a little more complexity to the flavor. And I put a little bit of cracked pepper on top of it. So let's get started. Here's my mixture. I've already mixed it together, my salt and sugar mixture. I'm just going to get it all over. I really want to cover it. Remember, it looks like a lot, it is a lot, but it's all going to come off anyway. This is all just for preservation. A little pepper, not too much, just adds a little flavor. This is optional, I like it. This isn't going to be considered pepper bacon. Just a little pepper for some aromatics. Make sure that's in there good. Flip it over, do the same thing to the other side. Try to get every piece, every part. Again, it looks really salty, but that's all just for the cure. I'm going to get these edges here. All these sides nice and salty. Draw out as much moisture as possible. Dance my pork around and pick up the sides as much as I can. Nice and coated. There we go. I got a little left, might as well not waste it. There we go. This is a 5-pound pork. I used about 3/4 of a cup of mix. There was 2/4 or 1/2 cup kosher salt and 1/4 cup of the raw sugar and a little bit of pepper. On this side. Down. My foil pan here, see if it fits. There we go. And I do have a rack. I've got a rack on the bottom of my pan. That way the pork won't just sit in the liquid, the moisture that comes out. I want it sitting up on top of a rack. So this here. Cover in foil. And this is going to spend about 7 or 8 days. It could take up to 12 days, but I've usually 7 or 8 days is usually right for my pork bellies. Here's my pork going in the fridge. With the magic of editing, we're going to skip over to smoking this, but that'll be about 7 days. pork belly. Let's smoke it. I did forget to mention I'm using post oak, and that's it. Just big hunks of post oak. And I'm gonna lay my pork belly down. Heated up the smoking chamber for about an hour. Made sure to get the nice wood burning bed of charcoal started from the wood. Once I close this, I'm not going to open it for about 3.5 to 4 hours. I'm going to let the smoke do its job. And I'm going to try to keep the temperature around 200 to 225 degrees the entire time. Okay, let's take a look at our bacon. It's been smoking for almost 4 hours, just a few minutes shy of 4 hours. The wood is dying down, so I'm going to go ahead and take it out. Let's take a look. Wow, it definitely looks like bacon. Beautiful. So I'm going to let this cool before slicing into it. In fact, when you do slice your bacon, it's a lot easier when it's cold. It slices easier. Even put it in the freezer for 20-30 minutes before slicing makes a big difference. But 5-pound piece of bacon, 8 days, almost 8 days of work, and I say well worth it.